I picked Josh Taylor to win this fight, as most of you guys did. I looked at Baranchyk prior to this fight, and I'll admit, as I said before, I hadn't seen much of him. I looked at a couple of his fights on YouTube. Well, one thing I can say after watching the Taylor-Baranchyk fight is that I clearly didn't watch enough of Baranchyk. I hadn't been paying enough attention to him because I thought that it would be a fairly routine kind of win for Taylor. I mean, I'm not saying I expected Taylor to go out there and, dispatch him early. No, but I thought he'd be on top for most of the way through the fight and maybe stop Baranchyk late, maybe win a comfortable decision. That's what I was thinking in my head. But it wasn't like that at all. Baranchyk actually gave Taylor a lot of problems in there. I wasn't paying enough attention to this guy. Gave Taylor a lot of problems, very strong. And the thing which surprised me is how difficult it was for Taylor to catch Baranchyk clean. Because the previous fights I'd seen of Baranchyk, he was defensively very open. And he was getting caught with a lot of shots. But here against Taylor, he tightened that defense right up, which is what you like to see, obviously. And I thought that the commentary from the Sky team was appallingly biased. And I know Sky have got this reputation for having biased commentary in general, but this was particularly bad, especially the commentary of Paul Smith. Because I'm telling you now, people, this fight was a hell of a lot closer than both the Sky commentary team were making it out to be, and a hell of a lot closer than the judges had it. They had it way too wide for Josh Taylor. The reality is, other than the knockdown round, where Taylor dropped Baranchyk twice, virtually every round was close. There might have been some here and there where there was a decisive winner, but for the most part, all these rounds were real tight. And if it wasn't for the fact that this took place in Josh Taylor's home country, in his backyard, if it was in Baranchyk's home country, Taylor might have been in trouble on them scorecards. And I'm talking about using objective judging, because it was a lot closer than them judges made it out to be and a lot closer than the Sky team were making it out to be. I mean, there was rounds there where Baranchyk was doing plenty and Paul Smith was talking about, oh, Taylor's so much in control. And like, what are you watching? But anyway, I don't have any issue with the decision. I've just got an issue with the scoring, making it as wide as it was. But Taylor comes through the toughest fight of his career, probably, wasn't it? Tougher than the Postal fight, would you guys say? It was a tough fight. But he came through, and experiences like this are character building. Taylor's going to come through this a better fighter. He's going to know that he can dig down when things are going against him a little bit, when he's in there with a very stubborn opponent who's tough, who's hitting him with some nice shots. Very strong. He can come out with these spectacular moments where he's able to drop opponents, and swing the tide back around in his favor. So, yeah, character building experience for Josh Taylor. And he marches on into the final. Going to be interesting. A lot of people are already writing Taylor off the back of this performance, saying that Pro Gray is just going to win without too much trouble. And maybe he will. We'll have to see. But I actually haven't seen Pro Gray's last fight, so I need to go and have a look at that. I did see his first fight in the World Boxing Super Series, and I thought he was decent. I thought Pro Gray looked decent, but I wasn't blown away by anything I saw Pro Gray do. But I need to maybe see his most recent performance, and maybe I will be blown away. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Josh Taylor's performance here against Baranchyk. Were you, like me, maybe not paying enough attention to Baranchyk before the fight? Maybe you only saw a couple of his fights like I did and thought, Taylor should be able to, deal with this guy without too much hassle? Or were you one of those people who expected Taylor to have a tough fight? I have to shout out Beats, actually, because Beats did say that this was going to be a tough fight for Josh Taylor. He did say that. He did. I was listening to one of his pre-fight videos and he was like, no, Taylor's in for a tough night. This guy's strong. And he certainly is strong. Baranchyk is one of these, odd kind of fighters. Really, he's a short guy with a really short neck, really muscular, kind of oddly shaped body and long arms. He's just got a strange physique about him, but it works for him to some extent. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.